either it goes really cool and it's the best experience we've done all day, or we blast off like Team Rocket. One or the other.
All day's a stretch, Aaron.
Oh, it's time to get in the basket.
Okay. Have you ever wanted to see Mexico City from a different perspective? Well, you've come to the right place. Today's adventure takes us high above the ancient city of Teotihuacan. We're about to experience one of the most breathtaking views in all of Mexico. An unforgettable hot air balloon ride over the pyramids of the sun and the moon. Then we'll take a stroll down the Avenue of the Dead to learn more about what makes this ancient city just so special. So, come blast off with us as we show you our day in Teotihuacan. We started our morning off early, and I mean really early. We got up at like 4:20 just to walk outside in the freezing cold and get into a nondescript van to travel an hour north of Mexico City. Sorry, Mom. All jokes aside, our driver was actually really friendly, and once we got there, we were greeted by the Flying Pictures crew and got ready to fly. All right, guys, we are here bright and early at Flying Pictures in Mexico City. This is our balloon right here, as you can see by our little nice stickers they gave us. This is absolutely terrifying, let's just be honest here. Aaron's excited, I am not. So it looks like each balloon has about a crew of 10 to 12 that puts it together. I mean, there's people everywhere. There's 5 or 6 guys rigging it up. There's a couple of people holding it onto the ground to make sure it doesn't float away before we all get in, but holy crap. Aaron, you stoked?
Oh my God, yes!
Once our balloon was finally upright and our final safety check had been done, the Flying Pictures crew came over to help us climb into the basket. Then we were greeted by our captain Alberto and given a pre-flight safety talk.
It's okay. So guys, good morning. Good morning, my name is Alberto. I am your pilot today. The instruction of the flight is very simple. We have ropes inside the basket. You can hold here around the basket or the boat. Okay? At the moment of landing, bend your knees and pull from these ropes or around the basket. Usually the land is soft, but sometimes we need a landing so we can over land, okay? Please guys, it's very important. With land, don't get out. You get me all time. If you feel back in the house, you feel scared or something, tell me. Okay? ¿Todo bien?
Yeah.
This rope, please not touch. Fuel is very important, but very dangerous. Please not touch, okay? Stop it, guys. Welcome. Enjoy your flight. Have a nice day. Let's go.
What do you think, Aaron?
I didn't have words, I'm so excited.
Coolest thing we've ever done?
Yeah, this is gotta be the coolest thing. Look at all the balloons over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. From takeoff to touchdown, we flew for about 60 minutes. And we reached a maximum altitude of 8,700 feet, which put us about 500 meters over the ground. Alberto was awesome. While in the air, he gave us lots of facts about Teotihuacan and got us back down safely as promised.
Okay guys, here we go. Remember your knees, bend your knees a little bit.
What do you think about that?
Touchdown!
Back on solid ground.
Paula? Tradition, it's a tradition make a toast after the flight, not because you fly, it's because you come back safe, alive, everywhere is okay because you have a fly and good landing.
Hey! All right, so we're back on the ground. We got a cheers and tequila shot, as you'll see in the video. But yeah, it was an experience. There were no fears conquered in the making of this video for me.
It's not true, I was not scared.
But I had a pretty good time all in all. Once you get up there, it's very peaceful. Like, it's just quiet until, but yeah, it's super quiet. Like, everything's just so calm up there. You just kind of float a little bit. It's really cool. Like, the whole staff here has been fantastic. So Flying Pictures would recommend. We read a bunch of reviews on different ones, so this is the one that got recommended the most. Everything's been professional, perfect, on time. Now we get to go spend 2 hours looking at the pyramids and learning a little bit about that. So we'll show you guys that here in just a minute. Cheers afterwards, tequila afterwards, coffee afterwards. We got a fly certificate, which was kind of cool. So if we do this 100 more times, we could fly our own balloon, is what we were told.
We learned that they can only go up to 9,000 feet, and we went up to 8,700.
Yeah, I think it was 87, like 60 something. And he was like, all right, we gotta go back down. We can only go to 9,000.
This is the limit. We must come back down now.
This has been so much fun. So we've hope you enjoyed it so far, but now we gotta go learn about the pyramids and see what all that's going on over there. Everything that we flew over, now we get to go learn about. So join us there. Making our way back into our nondescript van, we headed off to breakfast, which is a full buffet style with anything you could imagine. But as a surprise to us, we also got an amazing show while eating. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick up the name or the origin of the dance, and after some at-home research, the best I can come up with is the Sacred Fire Dance. So if you know better than I do, please leave it down in the comments for those interested. After spending about an hour here for breakfast and watching the dances, we were now finally headed off to the ancient city of Teotihuacan. All right, after the hearty breakfast that we had, we are here in the ancient city of Teotihuacan. We are at the Pyramid of the Sun here, which is dedicated to the sun god. The pyramid is actually the same size as the ones in Egypt, so the Giza pyramids at the base, so it's the exact same size. Difference is, as you can see, it is not that tall. They were just built differently from the ones that were built in Egypt. The Pyramid of the Sun is arguably the most important pyramid at Teotihuacan, measuring in at 216 feet and a whopping 24 acres at its base. It is the largest pyramid at Teotihuacan and one of the largest in the world. Believed to be built around 200 AD, this pyramid is aligned with the rising and the setting of the sun, and was likely used for rituals of solar worship. Now we are going to climb onto the Avenue of the Dead and make our way to one of the most significant monuments of Mesoamerican spirituality and architecture.
So we're walking down the Avenue of the Dead right now, and we're walking to the Temple of Quetzalcóatl, which means the feathered serpent.
So as we walk the Avenue of the Dead, we've picked up on some interesting facts here about Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan was in its prime between 200 AD and 700 AD. There used to be about 100 to 200,000 people that lived here. And its importance is that the Aztecs and the Mesoamerican people used to think that this is where the gods were created. Teotihuacan actually means creation of the gods. It's a really interesting place. This is like huge. We've been walking for like 15 minutes to get to the Quetzalcóatl, Aaron's favorite word, which I think is right here. So hopefully we can see some of the serpent detail for the serpent god at this temple. The feathered serpent at this temple, yeah. Welcome to Quetzalcóatl, Aaron.
The Temple of Quetzalcóatl is named after the feathered serpent, symbolizing the combative nature of wind, earth, and rain. Built in 3rd century CE, this temple is a testament to the advancing capabilities of the people who once inhabited Teotihuacan. As you can see, unlike the Pyramid of the Sun, this temple is laid out much more elaborate than the others. It also once had intricate details that we were able to see examples of in the Museum of Anthropology in Mexico City. Now that we've seen the Temple of the Feathered Serpent, we're going to make our way back down the Avenue of the Dead to the pyramid dedicated to the great goddess of this ancient city. Okay, so we're currently walking down the most northern side of the Avenue of the Dead towards the Temple of the Moon.
Dedicated to the goddess of the moon, she represents fertility, life, and death. It's one of the most iconic structures here, so you can see that there is a lot more people at this one than all of the rest of them, along with the jaguars and the crazy animals that are around here. This one was awesome to see from the sky, both this one and the sun, because they're the most intact, where the Quetzalcóatl is the most, destroyed or run down. Or.
As well stated earlier, the pyramid is thought to be dedicated to the goddess of fertility and creation, who has power over fertility of people and earth alike. Standing at 46 meters tall, it's believed that the pyramid hosted human sacrifice to appease its deities.
Wow, what an experience. Flying high.
Air balloons
Yeah.
to the Temple of the Sun, the Temple of the Moon, and
Quetzalcóatl.
the feathered serpent.
This has been a day. Waking up early was rough, especially since we got in so late last night, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Flying Pictures did a great job. We had an awesome flight, safe flight, fun crowd, pictures, videos, everything, you name it. Drinks and breakfast with the dancers and stuff, and then
Mimosas, all kinds of fun stuff. Shot of tequila.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then getting to explore this like ancient civilization that's just very important in world history, and we're glad we got to visit it. It was worth every penny. I would 100% recommend. I think I say this all the time, but I would recommend Flying Pictures. I'd never conquered my fear. I'm still scared of heights. Don't like flying, but it was worth it. It was really, really fun.
It was the best.
All right, well, we'll catch you next time. Appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. We had so much fun making this for you. We have a little bit of a lull before our next full video release, so please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to be notified when the next video comes out. We have some really exciting plans this year and can't wait for you to join along with us.